So I really enjoyed my stay in Astroga, but it's morning now and I'm back on the trail. And car, let's see if I can get this one. Yeah, no such luck. So you know I'm stopping, it's standard. I wish there was more traffic going by and there'd be more chance that something would stop. But this isn't actually so bad. And today's targets, well, first up, I want to hit Leon, then's the big one, I want to get to Berghuis. And I expect to get Berghuis on the first day. In fact, I kind of hoped I'd get to France on the first day. And if I was in the UK, it's like, I know I can cover big distances in a day, but out here, you're happy for little jumps. I don't know, maybe I'm doing it wrong, maybe there's a different way of hitchhiking in Spain. Anyway, regardless, it doesn't matter, I'm sure I'll get there in the end, and stick along and we can find out how things are going for us. Okay, so this road is seriously quiet. It's like, I reckon I'm getting 5 cars every couple of minutes. It's not that big a deal though, it's like, I've got my sign out, it's like, I was going to just say take me to Leon, but I had a look. Leon's only like sort of 25-30k away, maybe even less, so got my sign, saying Berghuis, and I'm going to be really hopeful. Now there is a 3-lane motorway up there, and I'm tempted to take a walk up there, but yeah, skirting boundaries trying to hitchhike on a motorway, it's like, one, it's totally fucking illegal, it's illegal for them to stop, it's illegal for you to hitch. And if a copper goes by, you're going to get yourself in a wee bit of bother. The other thing is, you're also kind of risking your life, so I think I'm going to stay here. Like, there's a slip further up that leads onto the motorway, and I'm going to hopefully pick someone up that's been through Astroga. But here comes the car, I'm going to get my boat out, have fun. Right then, been there for over an hour with no luck, and it's frustrating having so few cars going by. Like, there is a few trucks going by as well, and that's really what I could use, is to get myself into a truck, because they do the long distances. And they could probably hook me up with other truck drivers as well. So I'm giving up on this road here. It's like, I'm not going to hitch on the motorway though, because like I say, it's illegal and it's probably going to get me into bothers. But I do think I remember seeing a garage on the way in, and that could be a good call. So I'm going to see if I can walk up to that without running across 3 lanes of a motorway. And if I can, I might be able to get a truck driver there, or I might just be able to like get anybody who's stopping off. So it might be a better option than where I was down there, but only time will tell, eh? It's all an adventure. You never really can go wrong. Okay, 3 hours and I'm still in Astroga. I've not travelled any further than my feet can carry me. This is not the way I wanted today to go, and I've been up to the garage, I asked all the truck drivers there, but none of them are going my way, so I'm risking it now. I'm only on 2 lanes of the motorway. Like, there's a slip here and the cars have to slow down through this slip, so I'm hoping if I'm lucky, I may be able to pick something up here. It's still marginally illegal. Just a bit, just a touch. Like, it's not a good hitchhiking spot, but it's the best that I can find around here. It's, I reckon this is my best chance to pick up a lift. But, oh my goodness, it's like 10 o'clock now. I reckon I'm going to have to hitchhike through the night to get any sort of a distance. But screw it, I'll keep at it. One of these guys. You know what, I've been thinking about it. When I left Santiago, I might have been better taking that north route and following the E70. I reckon there'd have been a lot more trade for the docks and a lot more tourists that I might have been able to flag down. Right now I'm going through central Spain and these roads just, they don't seem busy enough. I don't know, maybe this is what the roads are like in Spain, but compared to England, it's so much more difficult than I expected it to be. So it's been another hour or so without so much as a sniff, and the sun's getting hot now. Ah well. Right then, got off the road, like, the hitchhiking just doesn't seem to be working today. I've been there for a few hours and there's nothing, so I've come to the cafe behind us where I had a coffee earlier. It's where the garage is, when I walked around and tried asking all the trucks saying, hey guys, give me a lift. Didn't work, so I'm stealing their internet and I've managed to find a cheap train from Astroga, where I am now, to San Sebastian, which is £34. Oh, didn't want to have to spend money to jump from place to place. But San Sebastian is on the border to France, and apparently hitchhiking is easier in France than it is here, because I am struggling like a fucker here in Spain. So then I'm going to book that. I'm going to walk down to Estraga, found the train station. It sets off. I've got a good few hours, so I can grab myself some nom nom, maybe even a beer, and get that train. It's a bit gutting, didn't want to do it, but if it's going to make this a little bit easier, then £34, screw it. That's a hell of a distance to cover for £34. Still wish it hadn't come to that. Oh well, anyway, regardless, here we go. Right then, I've got myself a ticket to Irun for €36. That's pretty cheap, and that takes me right to the border of France. I couldn't get any trains further than that, so that's pretty damn good. But I've got a 2-hour wait. Strangely enough, there's a bar right here. You can have a beer and chill out. Life's good. Okay, the plan has changed yet again. That's the best thing about plans. They only survive first contact. So, yep, in Irun now. Like, I got the train in, and it was a lovely journey. A wee little kip. I had a look at the scenery, and it was fucking surreal, because you see in places like Pamplona, Burgos, and all these things, you're going, it took me a week to walk between them, and I just passed it in less than an hour. It's like total man fuck. But no, in Irun now, I just sat in a cafe, managed to put 40% charge on my battery, which ain't much, it ain't going to get us too far, but it managed to get me online, and I managed to find a Megabus. Now, Megabus is a super cheap bus service, and they've only just started doing Paris, Brussels and Amsterdam, and there's one leaving Paris on the 31st, which is 2 days from now, and that will get me not just to England but to Cardiff, next to where I live, for roughly the same price as it would cost me to go on the ferry from Calais. So it means that I'm no longer hitchhiking with the aim of getting to Calais, I'm now hitchhiking with the aim to get to Paris. But there is a time frame there. See, I saw that ticket and I bought it before it went, so I have to get to Paris, preferably tomorrow. Like, the coach isn't until really late on the 31st, so worst comes to worst, I can get there really late on the 31st, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to be struggling, panic and rushing. So right now I'm going to walk out of Irun, and Irun's lovely. It's a big place, and there's yellow markers on the floor, like, you know, the arrows for the Camino. So maybe this is part of the Camino del Norte. All I know is that I'm still in Spain, and the French border's that way, and I'm heading for it. Got a board saying Paris. I'm going to go out, and I'm going to try and hitch through the night, hopefully get an overnight freight or something like that. And it should be fairly easy to hitch to Paris. With it being like the capital, there should be a lot of traffic heading that way. It's just like, you know, I was expecting it to be quite easy hitching in Spain, and it wasn't. So we'll see how well France fares up. But hey, I'm quietly confident. Shit'll work out. And if it doesn't, there'll be something else I can do. Right then guys, it is pissing it down, and my first sign falls to pieces. Oh, wait a minute. See if I can get a lift here. No, not even going my way. But yeah, just what I'm doing. Torch and a sign I made out of a wet piece of cardboard and mud. So that's where I roll. But there's still plenty of traffic that's coming by here onto this slip road up here. So I might get lucky and get a lift tonight, even though I look like, you know, a forest yeti. But if not, if everything slows down, there's actually a bridge over there that I can go sleep under. So, you know, it's not all bad. That means I can wake up early, get straight out with my board, and hopefully get a lift super early in the morning. But, you know, best case scenario, I get a lift now. So let's hang around for a few hours, see what happens. If nothing's happened by, say, 1 o'clock, I'll go get about 4 or 5 hours sleep, get back out here, and get back on with it. But, yeah, I'll keep you posted, guys. All the best. Alright, it's nearly 1, and traffic's slowed down a bit. I really should go and get, like, a few hours sleep, so I'm nice and fresh for tomorrow, but I'm reluctant to stop, man. yeah, we'll see what happens. It's like, I think I might stay out for another 30-40 minutes, and if there's no use, then yeah, I think I'm going to crash down for a bit. Gutted though.